I have no idea how this is gonna be, but we're gonna try it out anyways. Ugh. I have no idea if we're gonna get anybody to come into this thing. I don't even know if it's worth to flip the camera. Alright, let's try this out. Get this four-way off. Make sure everybody's good. Woo! Hey ya! We're good, we're good. Woo! Hell yeah! What's up, baby? That exhaust is bubbly. I don't think we're gonna get that rainstorm anymore. Because that shelf is way behind me now. I don't think I'm gonna be getting that rainstorm at all. That's pretty cool. At least I got right over our heads. But I totally thought we were gonna get it. So, I have no idea. Helicopters there. Rainbow. That looks like a nasty cell, actually. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It might be moving towards us, but I have no idea. I'm going to probably just rip it back. But it's such gorgeous weather, I mean. It's beautiful. Hey, I don't want it. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe we're just going to go down this way. Yeah, there's a nasty cell up over here. This looks pretty bad. I can't really tell which way it's going to be going, but there's a whole cliff on this side. It looks pretty bad. I have no idea if you guys can even hear me. But this thing is so smooth, man. I really like the way this bike rides. It's 2008 Suzuki GSX 650F, and if you're just looking into getting into bikes, this is definitely a bike you shall consider. It is a sporty looking bike, but it's a sport touring through more upright, but it delivers power through an inline 4, which is not very common for your 650F, which is a sport touring class. Now, there's varieties of bikes that you can find that are lower displacement to offer you good performance for a 650, but I was thoroughly astonished to see what kind of performance this bike was able to offer for such a low cost monthly when it came to insurance, but also being able to deliver you a bike that's very forgiving, because that's hard to find with motorcycles, especially when just getting into the hobby, guys. Let me open up this helmet. Oh, what do we got here? That looks like a, it's hard to see what that is. That looks like, what is that? Oh, it's a Ninja 500? I'm not sure. That's pretty cool, though. This is definitely very different. Being able to do a live stream on YouTube while riding my motorcycle is definitely not very common. You'll probably find on the YouTube platform, but I hope to make it different because you know me, I love being different. You guys want to get a burger? I'm just kidding. I'll be against my diet. I'm going to flip this thing back around. We're going to go back home. This cell looks like to be growing. We got sunshine on one side and we got a cliff on the other side. So But we're going to try to avoid this weather. There's lots of crap going on. I don't know what's going on here, but there's like a emergency response unit coming in through. Okay, he's going to the right, so we're good. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the long way. I'm going to go right to the end of this road, and we're going to go through the back country area and just rip back home to the apartment. It's so cool where I live. You're just on the outskirts of the massive downtown core, but like 5 minutes up the street, it's this beautiful greenery space that the city's put together some effort to reserve as like a green space. I have no idea if you guys can even hear the motorcycle, but I'm hoping that gives you some satisfaction because you can't exactly see the motorcycle or see out my helmet, but I guess this will do because I don't know how else I can actually live stream from my GoPro or anything else. So we're going to just experiment with this because why not? And I'm not one for being a reckless rider either, and that doesn't exactly capture a lot of people's attention. People are just like, "Oh man, you gotta have a BMW S1000 RR, or an Aprilia, or Ducati V4S, or something like that, and like in order to get some sort of attention, and then you have to get yourself into like reckless riding." And I was like, "Man, I'm not about that. I'm just about good vibes, being a positive." And just literally being in it for the thrill of just being on two wheels, man. You can enjoy your life so much. Actually, I'm an advocate that you could clear up a lot of your mental health, depression, anxiety, panic, whatever the heck it is, just on getting on two wheels. So if I can just spread that motive, that would be freaking incredible. That'd be chicken fried rice. I think chicken fried rice is pretty good, although a lot of people can't make it that well. But either way, I don't know what I'm going on. But I'm just thrilled to see that there's 13 people watching me live right now, and there's a storm right behind me, which was not even recognized by my weather app. My weather, oh yeah, it's fine. Don't even worry. And then I get outside, it's weather drips. I'm going, oh, and I'm like, oh, yes. What's up, funk music? How you doing? What's this ... for? I feel like, ooh, this video is crisp on TV. Oh, it's good. Must be all that 5G connectivity, man. Low quality. Ah, that's too bad. That's too bad. I'm sorry, man. It's on and off. That's the one downside with live streaming while on the motorcycle. Your antenna reception always changes, I suppose. But it was good while it lasted, I suppose, right? Yeah, we're gonna try to wing it anyways because I have no control. I just literally put on my RAM mount, my phone, and I decided to face the camera towards me, and I figured if you guys can hear me through my wonderful antenna, then you guys can enjoy at least some symphonies from the exhaust. So this GSX 650F has a gold chain upgrade. It's got some tire size upgrade in the back, and it's got a new ignition system on there. We kept the same sprockets as factory, but it feels really good for what it is. And we decided to throw on a mid-pipe post. I don't know what you call it. It's not like a catback exhaust, but it's an exhaust. It's a good exhaust, but it's actually a Akrapovic exhaust, but it's like I guess like a multi-fit vehicle exhaust system. It's pretty decent. It's still pretty decent. I like it. It sounds good. It's tame. I think it's raining. I hear raindrops. I think it's raining. I just can't tell. Hey, Chad, is it raining? I honestly can't tell right now. It's hard to tell. But you know what? I mean, I appreciate everyone just coming through and popping by and saying hello and being a viewer because I didn't think this was going to get any attention at all. I mean, I had 30 viewers all at once earlier, which was super cool. I didn't think I'd ever get that many on a freaking motorcycle live stream. I love that upon deceleration, this thing just goes. We need to get gas for this thing. Shit. My wife's gonna kill me. I need to get gas for this thing. Where do I get gas? Oh, I gotta get gas for this fucking thing. And this thing takes 87 proudly. Doesn't need no 91. Doesn't need no 94. Doesn't need no bullshit like that. It just takes regular gas, and it drives great. It's faster than most of the cars on the street. And it costs $60 a month to insure. That M3 that I was following earlier, E46 M3, gorgeous car. Woo! Porsche 718, that's cool. Woo! Get yourself a Ram. Oh yeah, another motorcycle right over here. Whee! What up, dog? How you doing? BMW R9T. Gorgeous. That's probably one of the coolest cafe racer motorcycles I've seen in a while. And also, Kawasaki's latest cafe racer style bike looks phenomenal. Buddy of mine who had no interest in riding before hopped into the motorcycle world and thoroughly enjoys it now. But he got himself a Kawasaki Z650 RS retro spec or something like that, and they offered it at 900cc, and it looks phenomenal. I love the way it looks. I found it pretty funny that in the styling of the cluster, it resembles that of a Cobalt cluster. I thought it was pretty interesting, the similarities on that, but I thought it was a beautiful looking bike. I love the color he picked, and I'm really excited for him to be riding. That's going to be a really cool experience for him. But we're out here in the open road. It's beautiful, charming, fabulous, Chardonnay, and I'm looking for deer. Quite honestly, they just hop out of nowhere. There's no deer here. There's no deer here. There's a box on the side of the road. Looks like a missing Amazon package. I think one of the biggest issues with me when I ride is I ride with my glasses, and whenever I'm looking around, my glasses tend to slip a little bit out towards the, so every now and then I have to open up my visor, fix it, and then close it. But with the heat, when I just get that little catch of air, I'm like, oh my god, baby, summer air, shit on my face. It's just so, I love it. It's so beautiful. trying to get some pops on the video, but I don't even think I can get any. I'm not even remotely close to some. Oh, that's a bug splatter. I'm also trying to be good because around here there's the national police because we're on national lands, so it's a little bit scary to be cruising through here remotely close to speeding or anything. So I'm going to keep it tame. If you guys don't like tame riders, I'm not your guy. And very rarely you'll see me open up the bike, and I know I'm on a more tame bike, but this bike can get rowdy. I mean, a couple of things that I would do on this motorcycle if I had the chance would be upgrade the air filter, maybe clean out some of that air intake system, and probably adjust the throttle tube, but not by much. But I'd probably adjust the rear brake lever. I'd upgrade the pads. But other than that, the bike rides phenomenally. But there's only one thing I don't like about the GSX 650F is that why on earth would I have to remove my fairings when doing an oil change on this thing? And there's a guy in my lane. What's the point of that? Stick a finger right at him. Passive aggressive much? How did you know? Oh, this is a beautiful sunset. Oh my god! Oh, suck me off! That's a good freaking sunset. I love it. I miss having a good sunset. We've had sunsets in the wintertime, and it just never would slap. It was here and there, but I miss summer sunsets. It's not even summer yet. I'm just getting horny for nothing. But you know, why would I have to remove my fairings to do an oil change on the motorcycle? That's beyond me. I don't know why they would design it like that. But that is exactly what you have to do on this GSX 650F. It's a bizarre idea, bizarre design. The bottom fairing, so the fairing and the sides go down like this on the V shape, right? Just behind the front wheel assembly. And that little mounting point on the bottom where it's called the underbelly of the motorcycle, you have to tear that pin apart, pull those apart like you're pulling some of these legs apart, and then, oh yeah, what up? How you doing? Three-wheelers, but I got all love for them. And then you gotta open up the oil filter from underneath the bike. There's no angles that can get to this thing from any other side. It's just bizarre to me. Bizarre. I don't know why. It is so weird to me. Why you have to be so incredibly difficult, huh? That's insane. I'm already doing 90 with just a little bit of opening up the throttle. So yeah, for a 650, this bike's got some punch. I really like it. It's nothing like my... Is that a fucking turkey in the middle of the road? Hold on, guys. I gotta slow it down. There's a turkey in the middle of the road. Oh no, that's just a really big turkey vulture. Holy shit. That thing was huge. Holy cow. Only in Canada land will you see a turkey vulture nod his head at you and say, oh, when he's eating something on the road. It's all good though. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this bike is really, for a 650, I wish I knew about this bike before anything else. I had a really wonderful opportunity to own a 650 after owning a Ninja 250 in my first couple of years of riding. And that 650 was a brilliant motorcycle. And it's so brilliant that they're still using the exact same is it a parallel twin design? I can't remember. But it's the indestructible setup to my understanding from a Kawasaki. I mean, even the KLRs use them and whatnot. They're just impeccable machines. So I guess Kawasaki was doing something right with that, but let's see if we can do some side to sides to get this tire a little bit rounded out. But yeah, man, it's cooling down quite a bit, and that cool down kind of causes some stir-ups in climate. It's probably why we got that massive cell developing, but that cell's heading out towards the east. I'm not getting any of that right now anymore. It disappeared pretty quick. So, either way, it is what it is. But I'm heading back home. I'm gonna freaking send it back, and I'm probably just gonna lay off the live stream. But I mean, I thought this was pretty cool. I thought this was pretty fun. I really enjoyed doing this. This was so different. I tried doing a live stream last time, but the camera was facing way up there. I wasn't getting any freaking face to face or anything with you guys. So I felt pretty bad, but it worked. It worked this time. You got to see a little bit of me. You got to see me move and jiggle my head a bit, which is pretty grand. I think I'm very entertaining. Look like one of those bobbleheads you get for like your dashboard on your Jeep or something. The Honolulu lady. Dun, 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 dun. Sitting there jiggling. Oh, snack? I have no idea what that is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, buddy. Got some horses out. That's beautiful. I haven't seen these horses in a while. At least not this open. Oh my god! I just saw lightning! There's a double rainbow! It's definitely storming over there. I'm glad I didn't go out that way. I'm glad I'm going back home. I mean, that would have been a really bad ride. That looks pretty nasty. But, whatever. That sunset's gorgeous, though. Get some side to side. Got that side to side. Which is really cool is that you can actually cruise on this bike on the third gear. You can use the gears. On the ZX14, you can't use any of the gears. You're pretty much stuck riding with first gear, at least until you get onto like country road or something with like an 80 zone. And for that is like a 45 or a 55 mile an hour zone. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really use that bike for much of the city driving, which kind of blows because it's a gorgeous. Oh my god, that's a kind of a gorgeous bike. I just damn near threw myself off this bike. Oh, that torque. It'd be so cool to get some. I don't know if it sounds okay with the visor up or down, but I'm trying to get the visor open just so you guys can hear it bounce off these walls. Ooh! And there's traffic. Oh man, you can't ever have fun. I'm trying to go around these corners. Trying to drag some knee. Wow, that's astonishing. There's a sunset here, guys. It just looks like out of one of those postcards. Oh, just melt my heart. Chasing Sunsets 2026. It still looks like it's going to be storming just around the corner here, so I don't even know. I don't even know. What all I did, I do the safeguard thing where I just tarp up my bike whenever I leave the house. Even though it's not going to rain, I'm just going to be safe. I'm going to tarp this bike up. Tip of the day, if you're riding and you're scared of turning, don't be target fixated with that head of yours. Let it move in the direction that you're taking the turn. So if you're going left, move your head to the left. Stand in that road up ahead around that corner. Don't be stuck on one spot. That's usually what happens around accidents with turns. You got stuck on one thing visually and it just throws you all off. Here's a quick right and left. So awesome. Yeah, this bike is so nimble. I really love it. It's a great bike. It might get a little choppy here. I'm just at the border of 2 different states, so I do apologize. Yeah, just almost home, guys. Hope you're all doing well. I'm uploading videos every week. It's just I feel it might not be everybody's, interest, but it's just like a dump of when people do photo dumps. I'm just doing video dumps, but they're all fun to watch. I think they're funny. A lot of the videos are pretty funny, but for motorcycle related content, I mean, there's always something related to the motorcycle stuff there. It's just I got another bike right over here. That's sick. That's sick. Woo! That was really cool. I've never seen that girl on a bike before. Actually, you should probably run into them at the nearby local meet. But she was riding a Ninja 400 at scene, but she was riding pretty good, comfortable. It's always cool seeing girls in the scene because it's such a male-dominant environment, right? With motorcycles, you think, but there's a lot of girls that are in this hobby too, and it's pretty sweet because, I got my better half who's getting into motorcycles, and it was a little intimidating for her. But seeing more girls show up in the hobby, it's awesome. But it's just like the car stuff, man. It was so weird. You'd have friends of yours that are women that are trying to transpire into this hobby with cars, and they just can't because there's a bunch of guys and they can't really get along with anybody there. But anyways, we're back home. We're safe. We're sound. I'm getting off this bike and I'm going inside. Oh yeah. I think just in time too, because that cloud's right there. That's awesome. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Well, live stream. See you guys. Woo.